Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to today's Speed Sounds. I'm ready, Fred's ready, and I hope you're ready. J. Arrange the change. J. The knight knocked on the door. Worms at work. The gnome and the gnat. I love honey. J. The page has a margin. J. Or. The warden won an award. Or. I wrapped the wrong present.
Okay, are you ready for our grapheme game today? So I want to see how many graphemes you can think of for the phoneme E. Now there should be quite a lot today, so you might want to pause here and have a think, and then we'll see how many I came up with. Good luck, everyone. Okay, if you're ready to check, let's have a look. These are the ones that I came up with. So I have Y on its own, split digraph E, the IE digraph, double E digraph, EA digraph, and EY digraph. I wonder how many of those you came up with. Well done if you gave it a go. Okay, let's have a look at what we're learning today. So we're going to carry on looking at the suffixes less and full and making adjectives with them. But today we have a new rule for them both. So let's take a look. Have a look at the word merciful and pitiless. Pause the video and see if you can think of what the rule could be today. Okay, for those of you that are ready, you might notice that our root word mercy here ends in a Y. And what we're doing is taking that Y and replacing it with an I. So well done if you noticed that. The same on pity here, we have a Y and we're going to replace it with an I. And once we've replaced it with that I, we can add our suffix full and ness. Now, sometimes you need to make sure that the adjective makes sense. So we can change mercy into merciful because that means showing forgiveness. And we can change pity into pitiless because that means not showing pity. It means the opposite, or not showing compassion to others. Let's see if we can practice ourselves today. Okay, so looking at this picture, the root word is penny. I'm going to give you the root words for all of them today, and you're going to think about if you're going to add less or full to see if it makes sense. Okay, so what do you think you could add to the root word penny to make it into an adjective? Less or full? And when you do add the suffix, are you going to use our rule today, which is take away the Y and replace it with an I? See if you can make an adjective using penny as your root word. Pause the video here and have a go. Okay, for those of you that are ready, let's have a look. So here I have penny to penniless. I wonder if you managed to come up with that one. If you did you replace your Y with an I before you added less? Well done if you did, and well done if you gave it a go. Let's have a look at another one. This time we have plenty. Now I wonder if you're going to add less or full. Think about if it makes sense when you add your suffix, and think about the rule you're going to use before you add your suffix. So your root word is plenty. Remember, you might want to thread it using your thread fingers. E, plenty. Pause here and have a go, and then we can check together. Okay, for those of you that are ready, let's have a look. I have plenty to plentiful. And what I've done is I've replaced my Y with an I before I've added my suffix full. Shall we try another one? Let's see. Here, you already have the root word for you. You have fancy. So you don't need to fret the word fancy because it's already there for you, isn't it? And you're going to change it into an adjective using less or full. Remember, think about which one makes sense when you try them. It's okay to try them both and then see which one makes sense. And think carefully about the rule today. We can see that fancy ends in which grapheme? It ends in a Y, doesn't it? So we're going to replace that Y with an I. Good luck, and pause the video here to have a go. Okay, if you're ready, let's have a look. Fancy to fanciful, and that makes sense, doesn't it? I've replaced my Y with an I. Now, if you're not sure what fanciful means, it means over-imaginative or unrealistic. So I know that fanciful is a real word. Sometimes we just need to check. Let's have a look at one more. This time we have beauty. And again, you have the root word here because beauty is a red word. We can't thread some of the phonemes in beauty. So here's your root word beauty. Think about your suffix less and full. Which one makes sense to you to try adding to beauty to turn it into an adjective? And you can see that beauty ends in what? A Y. So think carefully about what you're going to do before you add that suffix. Pause here, have a go. Okay, for those of you that are ready, let's take a look. Of course, beauty will go to beautiful. And have a look, we've taken away that Y and we've replaced it with an I, haven't we? Lots of you should know how to spell beautiful already because that's one of our spellings, isn't it? So well done if you gave that one a go. Now I think it might be time for our sentence. What do you think? Remember, in our dictated sentence, I'll say the sentence first, then you can have a go at saying it, and then you can have a go at writing it. Have you got your listening ears ready? Your sentence today is sadly, the beautiful princess was penniless. Your turn to say it. Well done. See if you can pause here and write it down. We can check after. Okay, for those of you ready to check, let's take a look. Here we go. Sadly, the beautiful princess, let's just move me out the way, was penniless. And let's just have a look. I'm going to underline the words that use our suffix. We have beautiful and penniless. So we have our full here and our less here. Both of these root words, beauty and penny, we know end in the grapheme Y. So that's why we've taken that Y and replaced it with the I, haven't we? Well done if you tried today in phonics, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye everyone.